No idea. Was there something?
Yeah, there's the Paralympics at the end of the
Yeah.
they had the theme song to Mission Impossible.
Nice.
And then so they had Impossible there, and then suddenly this guy who doesn't have any legs comes on a wheelchair, climbs up a rope, goes on top, and then puts an apostrophe just to next to the I.
That's nice.
So the impossible becomes
Yeah.
impossible.
Impossible. Yeah.
That was a very
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's an amazing show to watch.
And we have like some for Paralympics, like in hockey and stuff. Canada has killed it. Right? We had a huge Paralympics. And they have a bocce cup. I think we do really well in that too. So. Yeah, you never know.
I was just going to ask you a question actually. I'm studying nursing and we had to watch in one of my biology classes just a documentary about epigenetics and how they compared a set of identical twins when they were like 6 years old and then identical twins when they were 80 about why does one get cancer and then one doesn't get cancer. And it's amazing how they show for the epigenetics how they take away everything about your actual genetics and just all environmental, and how they looked at the genes, and as the twins got older they're less and less alike just because of things that they've been exposed to and how we're trying to figure it out. I just thought that was interesting because the whole epigenetics movement, I just wanted your opinion.
Yeah, it's it is. There are some enzymes which work on. There are proteins. Proteins are broken down by enzymes, and the small pieces they go elsewhere, and the like building blocks are used for building muscle or brain tissue or something like that. So those enzymes, it's scary. That enzyme going to that protein, if you add just a methyl is CH3 but not on. You add a methyl to it, it becomes a nasty enzyme. So it can go and break down that protein in a different way, and that protein can go and become into a tumor. Okay? What are those methyl agents? There are, for example, they say take antioxidants. Chances are that those methyls are prevented by attaching to that enzyme. So the thing, I'm not saying go and take so much vitamin C or vitamin D or things like that, but there is room for homeopathy, and when people say take your supplements appropriately, that there's a truth to it. But I frankly feel that if you are put on this planet, nature, God, you name it, whatever it is, give everything you need there. So a person in Africa has everything they need. They have the environment, they have the rain, they have the trees, they have the food, they have the animals. If these people do what they're supposed to do, they're going to be just fine. But here we change everything. We changed everything. We can't live like the way we live in Africa. So here we have to come up with medicine. But that person, that theoretical person in Africa, I'm saying Africa because I think of nature. When I think of Africa, I think pure nature. I think of Africa like that. But that can be next to us too. But that person can find all the necessary foods and the vitamins and antioxidants there. So since we changed everything, our diets are different, and everything is just produced, and we add some tough stuff to eggs and food and protein and everything. So we're not eating naturally. So if we eat naturally, then those identical twins probably will be identical at the age of 82. But we don't do that.
Yeah.
And those are, when we say oxidants and antioxidants, all has to do with those changing in the destiny of the person. But then it's not just that too, man. It could be major emotions, could be an environment that a person, just imagine somebody who's always under stress. I mean, their immune cells are, people who are stressed out, the immune cells don't work well. So, and those police cells in the body become corrupt, and they can fight against you. What is rheumatoid arthritis? What is lupus? Something goes off, something goes bad. The cells which are supposed to help you, protect you, they turn their way back. The police becomes corrupt in your own body, and then attacks the joint or attacks the heart valve or the lungs. And they say they have autoimmune problems. These cells inside the body are going corrupt. So why? We don't know. We say sometimes the virus does that, because when we don't know what it is, we say it's a virus, but it's more in this room, not all of us will catch it. Why? We have exposure to it, but not everybody gets it. Even with AIDS, you know, people don't get the AIDS virus.
Anna's mom is a doctor for immunity.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you have questions of that sort. I don't know if the mom is there. She is one of the smartest ladies I've ever met. And his mom is specialist in immune disease, microbiology. Very smart lady.
She's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have had so many
She would have
questions.
been practicing here. I think she's stuck with her patients.
Yeah.
Responsible.
She cares so much about them.
Well, that is why she's so successful.
Yeah. Okay, say bye to the camera.
Bye.
Were you filming this whole time?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can't imagine like my face. I'm like doing all those stuff because I don't want to look like this in the camera. Like,
Oh, so you knew. the
yeah,
whole
I knew.
time.
I'm like,
So thank you so much. It was
Only on
very
you girls.
informative.
Thank you.
thank you, doctors. Always the best. If you have questions, always doctors. They know that. What is it?